Projected 45% market expansion in aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism by Q1 2027. Introduction. As we look ahead to Q1 2027, the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors are projected to experience a remarkable 45% market expansion. This growth is largely fueled by technological advancements, shifts in geopolitical landscapes, and evolving consumer preferences. This comprehensive report synthesizes insights from various sources to provide an in-depth overview of these sectors, with a particular focus on emerging players in the hypersonic space across Europe and North America. Aerospace and defense sector. Market overview. The European aerospace and defense industry, valued at approximately $108.48 billion in 2023, is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 2.1% through 2028. The largest segment within this sector, systems and ordnance, contributed approximately 43.9% of the total revenue. The key players in this market include Airbus, BAE Systems, Thales, Leonardo, and Safran, with Germany holding a leading market share of 10.5%, followed by France and the UK. Deloitte's 2025 Aerospace and Defense Industry Outlook indicates that the sector is rebounding from COVID-19 disruptions, driven by increased demand for air travel and heightened defense spending due to geopolitical tensions. The U.S. defense budget is projected to reach $849.8 billion, with significant allocations for unmanned systems and hypersonic technologies. Moreover, the integration of artificial intelligence (AI) and advanced air mobility (AAM) technologies is becoming increasingly prevalent, especially in maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) processes. Technological advancements. 1. AI integration. The aerospace and defense sectors are leveraging AI to revolutionize MRO services, enabling predictive maintenance and optimizing resource allocation. Companies are increasingly adopting digital technologies to enhance operational efficiency. 2. Workforce development. Talent shortages remain a critical issue, prompting companies to invest in education and training programs to attract and retain skilled workers. The use of digital tools for recruitment is also on the rise. 3. Regulatory standards. As AAM solutions gain traction, regulatory frameworks are being established to ensure safety and operational efficiency. The FAA is actively developing guidelines to support the certification of eVTOL aircraft. Logistics and supply chain. Market dynamics. The logistics sector is also set for significant growth, driven by the demand for efficient supply chain operations. Challenges such as parts shortages and rising shipping costs persist, exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and climate-related disruptions. Companies are focusing on enhancing supply chain visibility and resilience through the adoption of digital technologies. Key trends. Supply chain visibility. The aerospace and defense industries are investing in digital technologies to improve tracking and compliance, addressing challenges like parts shortages and delivery delays. Sustainability initiatives. As demand for more sustainable logistics solutions rises, companies are looking to implement environmentally friendly practices within their supply chains. Tourism sector. Market recovery. The tourism industry is witnessing a strong rebound, with a significant increase in passenger traffic as travel demand surges post-pandemic. Innovations in travel technology and a shift towards personalized and sustainable travel options are further supporting this growth. Emerging trends. 1. Digital transformation. The tourism sector is increasingly adopting digital technologies to enhance customer experiences and improve operational efficiency. 2. Sustainability focus. There is a growing consumer preference for sustainable travel options, prompting companies to adopt eco-friendly practices. Competitive landscape. Emerging players in the hypersonic space. The competitive landscape within the hypersonic sector is evolving, with new entrants emerging alongside established players. Significant investments are being made in hypersonic technologies, particularly in the defense budget. The focus on solid rocket motors and unmanned aerial systems highlights a strategic pivot towards enhancing military and commercial capabilities. Key players. Established companies. Major players like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman continue to dominate the hypersonic market with their advanced research and development capabilities. Emerging startups. New entrants such as Hermes and Reaction Engines are gaining traction by developing innovative hypersonic technologies, positioning themselves as disruptors in the market. Conclusion. The projected 45% market expansion across the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by 2027 is driven by technological advancements, strategic investments in defense, and a resurgence in travel demand. The common theme of digital transformation underscores the necessity for companies to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. As these sectors navigate ongoing challenges, the integration of emerging technologies will be paramount in sustaining growth and competitiveness in the coming years. The focus on AI workforce development and regulatory compliance will shape the future landscape, ensuring that these industries remain resilient and forward-thinking in an ever-evolving global market. The anticipated 45% market expansion in the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by Q1 2027 presents several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional wisdom regarding these industries. 1. Aerospace and defense recovery post-pandemic. While the aerospace and defense sectors are experiencing a recovery post-COVID-19, conventional belief might suggest that air travel demand would return gradually. Contrary to this expectation, the demand for air travel has rebounded robustly, with a reported 11.6% growth in global air passenger traffic in 2024. This rapid recovery can be attributed to an increasing appetite for air travel, which exceeds pre-pandemic levels in some areas, indicating that the pandemic's impact on consumer behavior may have been temporary rather than lasting. 2. Defense spending in times of peace. Typically, one might expect defense spending to decrease during periods of relative geopolitical stability. However, the current trend shows that defense expenditures have surpassed $2.4 trillion, driven by heightened geopolitical tensions and conflicts involving numerous nations. This counterintuitive rise suggests that nations are prioritizing defense readiness even in the absence of immediate threats, reflecting a shift in strategic thinking where preparation for potential conflicts is favored over reactive measures. 3. Technological integration versus workforce shortages. The integration of advanced technologies such as AI in the aerospace and defense sectors is often viewed as a solution to workforce shortages. However, the paradox lies in the fact that while companies invest heavily in AI and automation to streamline operations and reduce reliance on human labor, there remains an urgent need to attract and retain skilled workers. The industry faces a projected shortage of 123,000 technicians in the U.S. alone by 2040, suggesting that the reliance on technology does not eliminate the need for human talent but rather highlights the critical gap in skilled labor. 4. Logistics challenges amid growth. In logistics, one might assume that increasing demand for efficient supply chains would lead to smoother operations. Yet the sector is grappling with significant challenges, including parts shortages and rising shipping costs. These issues are exacerbated by geopolitical tensions and climate-related disruptions, contradicting the expectation that growth in demand would naturally lead to enhanced supply chain efficiency. This indicates that demand growth does not automatically equate to operational readiness in logistics. 5. Tourism resurgence versus sustainable travel preferences. The tourism industry is projected to grow significantly as travel demand rebounds. However, counterintuitively, this recovery is accompanied by a shift in consumer preferences towards more personalized and sustainable travel options. This trend suggests that while the volume of travel may increase, the nature of the travel experience that consumers seek is changing, highlighting a complex dynamic where growth is not just about quantity but also about the quality and sustainability of travel experiences. 6. Emerging players in hypersonic technology. The competitive landscape in hypersonic technology is evolving with new entrants challenging established players. While one might expect that established companies would dominate due to their resources and experience, the influx of emerging players indicates a disruption in this expectation. These newcomers are leveraging innovative technologies and agile approaches, suggesting that the barriers to entry in advanced technological fields may be lower than previously thought. 7. Artificial intelligence driving operational efficiency. While the growing comfort with AI in the aerospace and defense sectors suggests it will enhance operational efficiency, there is a paradoxical concern regarding job security. Companies are increasingly investing in AI for predictive maintenance and operational management, which could reduce the need for certain roles. This creates a tension between embracing technological advancement and addressing the workforce implications, suggesting that growth through automation may come at the cost of traditional employment. 8. Regulatory frameworks lagging behind innovation. The rapid development of advanced air mobility AAM technologies such as eVTOL aircraft is met with regulatory frameworks that struggle to keep pace. Although one might expect that innovation would lead to swift regulatory adaptation, the reality is that regulatory bodies like the FAA are still in the process of drafting guidelines, which can hinder the timely deployment of new technologies. This discrepancy between innovation speed and regulatory adaptation creates potential bottlenecks in the market. Conclusion. The projected market expansion of 45% across the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by 2027 reveals several counterintuitive truths that challenge traditional assumptions. Growth does not always align with efficiency. Demand does not guarantee operational readiness, and technological advancements do not eliminate the need for human capital. As these sectors evolve, stakeholders must navigate these complexities to harness the full potential of growth and innovation while addressing the underlying challenges presented. The report presents a significant projection of a 45% market expansion across four major sectors: aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism by Q1 2027. While this figure itself is compelling, numerous subtle yet important details within the report warrant closer examination, as they encapsulate the underlying dynamics that could fundamentally alter industry landscapes. Here are some of those overlooked aspects and their significance. 1. Emergence of hypersonic technologies. One crucial yet often understated detail is the focus on hypersonic technologies in the aerospace and defense sectors. While major players like Airbus and BAE Systems dominate the industry, the report highlights new entrants and emerging players in this space. This is significant for several reasons. Innovation and competition. The competitive landscape in hypersonic technologies indicates a shift in how traditional aerospace and defense companies are being challenged by innovative startups. These emerging players could disrupt established business models and create new standards in speed and efficiency. Geopolitical implications. As nations invest in hypersonic capabilities, this could lead to an arms race that reshapes global defense strategies. The U.S. defense budget allocation of $849.8 billion with a focus on hypersonic research and unmanned systems underscores the strategic importance of these technologies in national security. 2. AI integration into maintenance and operations. The integration of AI into maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO operations is another critical aspect that may not receive adequate attention. The report mentions that 81% of industry respondents are already using or plan to use AI technologies. The significance of this trend includes operational efficiency. The application of AI for predictive maintenance is expected to revolutionize MRO practices by reducing downtime and optimizing resource allocation. This could lead to significant cost savings and improved operational readiness, particularly in defense settings where aircraft availability is paramount. Talent development. As companies increasingly rely on AI, there will be a concurrent need for upskilling the workforce. This highlights the dual challenge of attracting new talent while ensuring existing employees can adapt to the changing technological landscape. 3. Supply chain visibility and resilience. The report indicates that while the aerospace and defense sectors have faced supply chain challenges, companies are now prioritizing visibility and resilience. Key points worth noting are: digital transformation. Companies are expected to leverage digital technologies to enhance supply chain transparency. This is significant because it can help mitigate risks associated with geopolitical tensions and climate-related disruptions that have previously hampered operations. Coalition for Supply Chain Integrity. The formation of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition is a proactive measure to combat the issues of counterfeit parts and substandard manufacturing practices. This initiative could lead to stronger compliance standards and enhance the overall reliability of the supply chain. 4. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM). The report discusses the burgeoning sector of advanced air mobility (AAM), which includes electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft. Critical insights include: investment potential. The increasing interest from professional investors in AAM technologies suggests a shift towards innovative, sustainable solutions in urban transportation. This could pave the way for new business models that challenge traditional aviation norms. Regulatory framework. The emphasis on developing regulatory guidelines by the FAA indicates that AAM is not just a technological innovation but also a field requiring careful governance. Companies must navigate these regulations to successfully bring their products to market, highlighting the complex interplay between innovation and regulatory compliance. 5. Workforce development and talent shortage. The report underscores a looming talent shortage in the aerospace and defense sectors, exacerbated by an aging workforce. Key takeaways include: strategic talent acquisition. Companies are likely to face intensified competition for skilled workers. The bifurcated strategy of employing both national and local approaches to attract talent suggests a need for tailored recruitment strategies that could redefine how companies engage with potential employees. Knowledge transfer. As retirements increase, effective knowledge transfer mechanisms will be crucial to maintain operational continuity. Companies may need to innovate in how they capture institutional knowledge, potentially through mentorship programs or digital platforms that facilitate knowledge sharing. Conclusion: the projected 45% market expansion by Q1 2027 in the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors is not merely a statistic. It represents a convergence of technological, geopolitical, and economic factors that are transforming these industries. The significance of the overlooked details: emergence of hypersonic technologies, AI integration in MRO, supply chain resilience, AM developments, and workforce challenges, reveals a landscape that is rapidly evolving. Companies that recognize and adapt to these dynamics will be better positioned to thrive in this competitive environment, making these insights critical for stakeholders at all levels. Key points for in-depth analysis and discussion. 1. Projected market growth and technological integration. The anticipated 45% expansion across aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by Q1 2027 is a significant indicator of economic resilience and evolving market dynamics. This growth is largely driven by technological advancements, particularly in artificial intelligence (AI), unmanned systems, and advanced air mobility (AAM). As companies increasingly integrate these technologies, they will not only enhance operational efficiency but will also pivot towards more sustainable practices. The aerospace and defense industry, for instance, is leveraging AI for predictive maintenance and maintenance repair and overhaul MRO services, which could revolutionize how aircraft are maintained and managed. In-depth discussions can explore the implications of these technologies on workforce requirements, operational costs, and overall market competitiveness. 2. Defense spending and geopolitical implications. The increase in defense budgets, particularly in the U.S., with projections of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, reflects a response to global geopolitical tensions. Countries are prioritizing investments in unmanned systems and hypersonic technologies. indicating a strategic pivot towards enhancing military capabilities. This trend not only impacts defense contractors but also opens up discussions on international relations, defense alliances, and the potential for an arms race in hypersonic technology. Analysts can delve into how these defense priorities shape market dynamics, influence technological advancements, and affect global security landscapes. 3. Talent shortages and workforce development. The aerospace and defense industries are facing significant talent shortages, with predictions indicating a need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. alone over the next 2 decades. This issue could affect production capacities and innovation. Companies are employing digital tools to attract talent and enhance traditional recruitment strategies, focusing on education and training programs to develop a skilled workforce. Discussions can center around the effectiveness of these strategies, the role of public-private partnerships in workforce development, and potential solutions to retain experienced workers amidst an aging workforce. 4. Supply chain resilience and visibility. The logistics sector is undergoing transformation as companies prioritize supply chain visibility and resilience in the face of geopolitical tensions and climate-related disruptions. Supply chain challenges, including parts shortages and rising shipping costs, are prompting organizations to invest in digital technologies for better tracking and compliance. The establishment of coalitions like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition emphasizes the industry's commitment to quality and reliability. In-depth analysis can focus on the strategies companies are adopting to mitigate supply chain risks, the role of technology in enhancing visibility, and the implications of these changes for operational efficiency and cost management. Conclusion. The projected growth across the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by 2027 underscores a transformative period marked by technological integration, heightened defense spending, talent management challenges, and evolving supply chain dynamics. By focusing on these 4 key points, stakeholders can engage in meaningful discussions about the future landscape of these critical industries, their interconnections, and the broader implications for the global economy. Each point invites a multifaceted exploration of trends and challenges that will shape the operational, competitive, and strategic frameworks of companies within these sectors. Here are 3 famous historical cases similar to the projected expansion of market sectors such as aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism. 1. The post-World War II economic boom, 1945–1960s. After World War II, many economies, particularly in the United States and Western Europe, experienced significant growth. This period, often referred to as the post-war economic boom, was characterized by substantial government spending on defense and infrastructure, which laid the groundwork for long-term economic expansion. The U.S. defense budget surged as the Cold War began, leading to advancements in aerospace technology and the creation of a robust defense industry. This boom also extended to logistics as countries rebuilt and modernized their supply chains, and tourism flourished as international travel became more accessible to the general public. The interconnectivity established during this period allowed emerging technologies to proliferate across various sectors, analogous to the projected 45% market expansion across the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by 2027. 2. The space race, 1957–1975. The space race between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War catalyzed significant advancements in aerospace and defense technologies. Following the launch of Sputnik in 1957, the U.S. government increased its budget for NASA and defense-related aerospace projects dramatically. This resulted in unprecedented growth in the aerospace sector, leading to innovations in rocketry, satellite technology, and materials science. The competition also led to advancements in logistics as supply chains were developed to support the rapidly growing aerospace industry. The eventual success of the Apollo program and the expansion of commercial space ventures mirror the current focus on hypersonic technologies and advanced air mobility, highlighting how strategic investment in technology can lead to dramatic sector growth. 3. The digital revolution, 1980s present. The rise of the Internet and digital technologies in the late 20th century transformed multiple sectors, including logistics, tourism, and defense. The implementation of digital supply chain management systems revolutionized logistics by increasing efficiency and transparency, similar to the current focus on enhancing supply chain visibility in the aerospace and defense sectors. The tourism industry transformed with the advent of online booking systems, changing consumer behavior and creating new business models. The defense sector also began utilizing advanced technologies such as computer simulations and AI for strategic planning and operational efficiency. This digital transformation parallels the anticipated technological integration across the projected market expansions, demonstrating how innovation can spur significant growth and reshape entire industries. These historical cases illustrate how strategic investments and technological advancements can lead to expansive growth across various sectors, similar to the projected developments in aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism. Future outlook: projected 45% market expansion in aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism by Q1 2027. Overview. By Q1 2027, the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors are projected to experience a significant market expansion of approximately 45%. This growth is attributed to advancements in technology, evolving geopolitical dynamics, and a resurgence in consumer demand across these industries. This outlook delves into the anticipated developments, key trends, and emerging players, particularly focusing on the hypersonic domain in Europe and North America. Aerospace sector. The aerospace industry is poised for robust growth, driven by an upswing in air travel demand as the global economy rebounds from the pandemic. Analysts predict that passenger traffic will increase significantly, with airlines ramping up operations and investing in modern fleets. 1. Technological innovations. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) and advanced air mobility (AM) technologies will enhance operational efficiency and safety in aircraft operations. Companies are focusing on predictive maintenance and leveraging digital twins to optimize flight performance. 2. Emerging players. Startups and new entrants are increasingly participating in the hypersonic race, developing technologies that promise faster and more efficient air travel. Notable emerging companies include Boom Supersonic and Reaction Engines, which are innovating in the supersonic and hypersonic sectors respectively. Defense sector. The defense industry is witnessing an escalation in spending driven by geopolitical tensions and national security priorities. The U.S. defense budget is projected to reach $849.8 billion, with a considerable focus on unmanned systems and hypersonic capabilities. 1. Increased investment. Countries are investing heavily in advanced military technologies, including hypersonic weapons, to maintain strategic advantages. The U.S. defense budget requests for hypersonic research are expected to increase, supporting a competitive landscape. 2. Competitive landscape. Established defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, alongside new entrants in the hypersonic space, are likely to reshape the market dynamics. The competition will foster innovation and drive technological advancements. Logistics sector. The logistics industry is positioning itself for growth amid rising demand for efficient supply chain solutions. Digital transformation is at the forefront, enabling companies to enhance visibility and resilience. 1. Supply chain technology. Companies are increasingly adopting AI and blockchain technologies to optimize logistics operations. Enhanced tracking capabilities and predictive analytics will minimize disruptions and improve efficiency. 2. Emerging trends. The focus on sustainability is driving innovations in logistics, with companies exploring electric and autonomous vehicles for transportation, thus reducing carbon footprints while meeting regulatory pressures. Tourism sector. The tourism industry is set for a resurgence as travel demand rebounds. Innovations in travel technology and changing consumer preferences towards sustainable travel experiences will shape the market. 1. Travel technology. The integration of AI in travel booking and personalized experiences is becoming a norm. Companies are leveraging data analytics to tailor offerings to individual preferences, enhancing customer experiences. 2. Sustainable practices. The emphasis on sustainable tourism is growing, with travelers increasingly seeking eco-friendly options. Destinations are adapting by promoting responsible travel practices and supporting local communities. Key trends and predictions. 1. Technological integration. Across all sectors, the continued integration of digital technologies including AI, machine learning, and blockchain will be crucial for operational improvements and customer engagement. 2. Workforce development. Talent shortages will persist, prompting companies to invest in training and development programs to attract and retain skilled workers. Emphasis on diversity and inclusion in hiring practices will also be a focal point. 3. Regulatory frameworks. As industries evolve, governments will develop new regulatory frameworks to ensure safety and compliance, especially in emerging sectors like AM and hypersonic travel. 4. Competitive dynamics. The competitive landscape will continue to evolve, with new entrants disrupting traditional business models. Companies that can adapt quickly to changing market conditions will thrive. 5. Sustainability focus. A stronger emphasis on sustainability will shape strategic initiatives across all sectors, as businesses seek to align with consumer values and regulatory requirements. Conclusion. In summary, the projected 45% market expansion across the aerospace, defense, logistics, and tourism sectors by Q1 2027 is indicative of a transformative period characterized by technological advancements, strategic investments, and a renewed focus on sustainability. As these industries navigate challenges and opportunities, the successful integration of emerging technologies and innovative practices will be critical to driving growth and maintaining competitiveness in the evolving market landscape.